Hello and welcome back to the mix domain. Here we go with another tutorial on vocal overdrive effects, and I'm using it on the background vocals this time. So I'm going to play you what I've got so far without the drive in place, and then I'll talk a little bit about these two plugins here. One of them is the Manny American drive from Waves, and another one is the very favourite SansAmp model PSA1. Both fantastic overdrive distortion plugins, but I'll show you the difference and the character of each in this tutorial here now. So let me just play you what I've got so far without them. So we're listening to this backing vocal here.
When I think of your love, drives me like it's from above, pushed me along in my life, makes me strong and makes me want to fight. So much from you, ring through and through. They've been so black and put me on my path.
So we're listening to these two tracks here at the moment. So that is where I'm going to be adding the effects to. So again, I'm sending the full signal from this double tracked vocal, and then they are going into this auxiliary bus here, which has the two plugins that I've mentioned on them. Okay, so first of all, we'll have a listen to what the Manny American is doing in context with the rest of the track. So here we go with this unbypassed now.
Think of your love, drives me like it's from above, pushed me along in my life, makes me strong and makes me want to fight. I've learned so much from you, wise words ring through and through. Times when they've been so black, you dust me off and put me on my path.
So I'm just accentuating the distortion level there so you can hear what that's doing. A fairly steady attack and release, nothing too crazy. I've taken all the bass out and added in some mid and some treble to the frequencies. There's a little bit of low pass filtering as well going on because I don't want it to be too harsh at the top end. So I think with this it's adding a bit more clarity to the distortion and a bit more grit to the drive, or a bit more grit and attack to the vocal. Whereas let's hear that now versus the SansAmp. This is what it's like with the SansAmp instead.
Think of your love, drives me like it's from above, pushed me along in my life, makes me strong and makes me want to fight. I've learned so much from you, ring through and through. They've been so black and put me on my path.
Okay, so you can hear that the SansAmp has much more of a characterful signature to its tone, and I especially love the darkness of that and what that adds to the whole character of the vocal. It just gives it another sense of positioning within the stereo image as well. So I'm just going to widen this loop section here so we can hear it in context with this first part of the lead vocal as well. So again, I'll play it back and we can hear the difference between the two. So PSA1
When
first.
I think of your love, drives me like it's from above, pushed me along in my life, makes me strong and makes me want to fight. I've learned so much from you, wise words ring through and through. Times when they've been so black, you dust me off and put me on my path. When I think of your love, drives me like it's from above, pushed me along in my life, makes me strong and makes me want to fight. I've learned so much from you, wise words ring through and through. Times when they've been so black, you dust me off and put me on my path.
So for me, I'm preferring the SansAmp in this instance, and I love the Manny American plugin, but in this case I think the SansAmp wins it slightly. It just adds a lot more of a a darker character to the whole vocal, and it's giving the singer another voice, if you like, even though they're the same person. It gives her a slightly different perspective and a different emotion, and that's what we're going for here. We want that attack and that darkness with that vocal there. So I think that's very in keeping with the contrast between the two vocals. So that's a very quick tutorial on how to use distortion or overdrive with the lead vocal. You can get into playing around with the settings here. The crunch and the drive are the main ones, as well as the filtering on the highs and the lows. Likewise in this one with the distortion level and the overall drive in the middle there. So see if you can get hold of these plugins and experiment with them and try them out in different contexts. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time on themixdomain.com.